Welcome to another edition of Bearcats All Access. I'm your host, Marshall Kramsky. The Cincinnati football team, it all comes down to today, the final game of the regular season. The Bearcats hosting TCU at Nippert Stadium at night. It's a nip at night game, senior night for all the marbles. The Bearcats have a shot to double their wins from last season and make a bowl game. We sit down with head coach Scott Satterfield, who tells us just how much this would mean to his program and what it's going to take to get the win. Plus, Captain Gavin Gerhardt, he sits down with me and says he's coming back for year 6 next season, but there's still unfinished business tonight. All that, plus the Bearcats men's basketball team off to an electric start. We hear from them and relive some of the magic from earlier in the week. All that and so much more coming up on Bearcats All Access right now.
Bearcats All Access, sponsored by All Good Home Improvements.
All right, Coach. Tough one at Kansas State. When you look back at that game, what did you take away?
Obviously, they were an outstanding football team coming in. They were coming off of 2 losses, senior day, so you know you're going to get their best shot. And we did. Right from the start, they came out and had a great drive, went down the field, scored, and now you're in the hole. Next thing you know, you're down 20 points. And, then it's a different ball game. We tried to claw back in it, but it wasn't good enough for us to do that. Right before half, we throw the interception and they score again. I mean, that was very unfortunate. And then obviously in the second half, I thought our guys settled in, played a lot better in the second half, but just too far down to be able to come back.
For the first time this year, your team has the at-home night advantage. How much of a difference does that really make playing nip at night, being able to get the guys here and make the road team come into that kind of environment?
Yeah, I think it's huge. We've had to do it the last few weeks. We all know it's tough to go at an opposing stadium, hostile environment. And so for us, it's got to be a benefit for us to be able to host a team at night. Pretty hot team, too, coming in. I've won 4 out of the last 5. And, really both of these schools and going the opposite direction the last 2 weeks. But a good opportunity for us to switch that on senior night, at night, at NIP. I mean, it should be an exciting night.
You brought up senior night. What does senior night mean for you and a coaching staff after you've been through this whole long journey with them?
Yeah, I think for us, because you go through so much throughout a course of a season and a year, really think about the off season with all these guys, and then guys you've been with for a while now, and that's going to be your last time, playing in your home stadium. It's the time to celebrate those guys. Fans and everybody just looks at the 12 times you see them out there. We're with them every day. We see them throughout the whole year. And so there's so many more stories and relationships that are deep between the coaching staff and each other, the players, and I think that's just a time just to recognize those guys, lift them up, and hopefully send them out on a high note.
You brought up TCU. Except for when they played Utah, they scored over 30 points in every single game. This is a potent offense.
Very.
When you have a team come into town like that, what's your focus specifically defensively?
Yeah, I mean, just a tough challenge. I mean, you think about it, they've scored at least 34 points in every game but 2. And, so it's an outstanding offense. I think they're 6th in the country in passing offense. Multiple NFL receivers on this roster at TCU, averaging around 100 yards rushing, but mainly all through the air, 325. So we got to do a great job, obviously, keeping everything in front, not getting up to big plays, trying to affect the quarterback, and somehow try to create some turnovers. The games they've lost, they've turned the ball over. So that's what we have to do.
Of course, you wish you were already bowl eligible. But going into the last game of the year, at home, at night, senior night, if you guys were able to pull off a win and become bowl eligible, double your wins from last year, just what would that mean to you?
Yeah, man, huge. We'll give a lot for this one, I can tell you that. So, but just to go out and try to get this win, it means so much, because now you can work with your team a little bit longer. You'll have a few more weeks. We'll be able to celebrate our team, go to postseason play, advance in the program over the last couple of years in the Big 12 to be able to go to be bowl eligible and really to stop the slide that we've been on the last a month, really. And I think you always want to go into the offseason with a win. I think that's another thing. You certainly don't want to go in the offseason when losing this many in a row. And it just elevates everybody as we head into the recruiting season, because that's starting here next week. Signing dates next Wednesday, and then our portal season's right after that. So just try to get some of that momentum to head in before recruiting.
Coach, thanks so much. Best of luck Saturday.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
The Cincinnati Bearcats men's basketball team has now climbed to 16th in the country. We hear from head coach Wes Miller coming up on Bearcats All Access.
keys to success. Sponsored by Columbia Hyundai and Genesis of Montgomery.
The Bearcats men's basketball team have been taking care of business on the road, defeating NKU by 16 points, and then Georgia Tech getting off to a big lead early. The Bearcats winning ultimately by 23 points. Dylan Mitchell recorded his first double-double of the season. 4 Bearcats got into double digits, and to top it all off, 2 coaches and 2 players picked up a victory in their hometown. Let's relive the magic from Georgia Tech.
He passed the first test on the road against Northern Kentucky, right? It didn't matter whether we had a good segment or a bad segment. It was a little closer and it probably should have been there for a while. And what did we just all say? 2 feet together, next play, right? Right. Now we got a little bigger test. Yeah. So we got to be that way, but it's going to be a harder test because of how good they are. All right, so let's be 2 feet next play the whole game.
Let's show them why. Let's show them why Cincinnati's like it is. Let's be sharp from the start. Set a tone with your D and your rebound. Everybody bring it in. Hey, 1 possession at a time. 2 feet on 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 feet.
And off we go. Cincinnati controls the opening tap. Here comes Mitchell. Lift off. And welcome to Atlanta, Dylan Mitchell. Lukosius down the lane, curling in and floating it over the rim. That was too easy. And Connor Hickman this time from the left hand. Luke O'Brien getting walked in by Dylan Mitchell, who swirls it around him. Last was a concern. Shooting the 3 was not. Tyler Betsy. Here's old James moving between the tackles, if you will. He hits it.
Cincinnati moves quick in transition.
Alley-oop attempt, and there's another one. Turn of the rim, black and blue, Cincinnati. And Dongo turns it over. It's James and Mitchell. Will they go to the sky again? Yes! And the Bearcats are reigning terror. McCollum took a hard fall on the screen, and off the ball screen, Day Thomas. Hickman catch and shoot. Yes. Still a 15-point lead for Cincinnati. James. That one drops. Great feed from Lukosius and Taryn Page. Mostly satisfied with what he's seen from his group today. Lukosius, the net hardly moved. Strong take, and Page gets it to go. Hickman gets Terry in the air, and there it is.
That's why Cincinnati's so good.
In the corner, Dylan Mitchell. Yes, sir. Hickman surges inside, feeds down low, Fandango.
See how they work as a backcourt.
I'd say they work pretty well.
It works out.
It's not one of those things we're running the clock out. Okay, y'all hear me? But we're going to be sound now. We're going to be sound to finish this game. Win a 4-minute war.
Hickman. He's got 14. Griffith again. And he's got 2. Here comes James. And down it goes. But Cincinnati going to get to 5-0. The Bearcats, their first test of the season.
And I mean, that's your first tournament resume win, because it's a high major conference on the road. Okay, so that's a tournament resume win, and you did it with some. We came back and got you guys a win in your hometown, and that's got to feel freaking good. Way to get one in your hometown, bragging rights at home. All right, great job, everybody. Thought you had it. 2 feet on 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 feet.
The Cincinnati Bearcats men's basketball team is off to a hot start. They are ranked 16th in the country, according to the AP poll earlier this week. The secret isn't really a secret. Head coach Wes Miller has been progressing each year with this program, now in year 4. Earlier, he sat down with Terry Nelson about what year 2 in the Big 12 could bring for the Bearcats.
Year 4, you got a great team with you. How have you adjusted your coaching style to fit the strengths and weaknesses of this year's team?
I think I've been able to push this team harder and be more demanding. With so many returning guys and guys that understand the standards and expectations within the program, you know, we've been able to drive a lot more from a coaching standpoint. So I'd say that's the main way.
You brought back the core of your team, which was hard to do on any college level. Why do they embrace staying here and playing for Wes Miller at the University of Cincinnati?
Students love being in school here. There's a unique thing about this institution, about this city, and people that are here feel it. I think guys have enjoyed our program. Number one, I think they feel like they're getting better. I think real players, real competitors want to be somewhere where they feel like that they're improving, and being in that environment is facilitating that improvement. Number two, I think they believe in the direction of the program and what the full mission is. Number three, I think they align with the things that we value. And I think when you get a combination of all that, people want to stay. And so I'm really proud that people stayed around.
You coached year one in the Big 12. A lot of great coaches, a lot of Hall of Fame coaches, a lot of great teams and great players. What was your take from year one in the Big 12?
It was awesome. This is the best basketball league in America. And it's not arguable and it's not close. I can't tell you how much we learned as coaches. I can't tell you how much our players learned. I can't tell you how much that forces you to grow because it's so competitive. It's hard, night in, night out. Every team, every player, every coach is good and hard. That makes for a very, very big challenge night in and night out. And I think in year one, we grew a ton as a program because of the league that we're in. And I'm really excited to go through that process again this year.
Now you're in year two. You put together an incredible roster. There's a buzz about this team going into the Big 12. Why was this buzz created? Is it the players that you brought in, or is it the expectations from last year placed upon this year?
I leave that answer up to you guys. I really believe if you keep doing the right things every day, or you keep trying to do the right things every day, I really believe over time, dreams become realistic. I think we have a fan base here. I think we have people that are interested in our program, not just because of us, but because of what's happened for the last 70 years in this program. When good things are happening over time, Cincinnati Bearcats recognize that and they support that. And certainly I've felt that kind of support. If we keep doing the right thing, I think that only keeps growing.
In a college sport where there's been so much change, one thing has been consistent. Captain Gavin Gerhardt playing for the Bearcats. We hear from him coming up.
Bearcats All Access. Sponsored by All Good Home Improvements.
One of the rare players that you have some history on this team, just meaning with the modern transfer portal and everything. Being one of the guys who has been coming back year after year, what does that mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot to try and be a leader for this program, be voted 2 times to be captain. There's no greater honor I've ever received than that. So, even with new players and new teammates, trying to win over their respect of that I'm a leader and that I believe in this program. I love this program. I love this city. It's been awesome.
Do you make an intentional effort to, when new guys come in, to be that leader? And if so, why?
Yeah, for sure. Because I've seen, I've had great leaders in the past on teams that I've been a part of here. I think I came in at a great time in this program to have, Dez and a lot of the O-linemen that were before me kind of be a role model for me and show me what a real leader is. So when, new guys come in, I try and take, even if they're older guys, 5th year seniors, it doesn't matter, try and take that role.
There's a lot of talk in college sports, not just football, about the idea of retention and just how difficult that is.
Yeah.
Is this locker room one that you think will have retention regardless of how the last game goes, just because guys, like you said, like being here now?
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a lot of guys that'll come back, including myself. I'm going to come back for a 6th season.
6 seasons in college football.
Yep.
It's like you grew up in this program. Does it feel like that?
Yeah, because, going in, I thought I'd play 5 or what, because, I got redshirted in COVID year. But when I have, realized I have the opportunity to come back for a 6th season, I didn't want to let it, go past, and I want to take advantage of that opportunity.
When did you realize that you were eligible, and how quickly did you make that decision?
I think I made the decision 3 or 4 games into the season. I knew that I had another year. I knew that the 4 other guys were going to be leaving me, which sucks. I've built great relationships with those guys. They'll be my best friends forever. When I had that opportunity, I realized there's got to be somebody that can, help this new offensive line and the guys that are coming up that are younger guys in the program already.
You brought up the other offensive linemen. I think that's something that's missed a lot when people from the outside looking in, the bond that an offensive line has, especially at the college level, especially at the Power 4 level. What is that bond like with the other O-linemen?
It's different. I see all these other position groups, and they joke around and everything, but it's simple things as going out to breakfast and going out to eat every week with the guys. We joke around as much as any other position group when we're not on the field. I think we got some of the funniest guys on the team, like John Williams and stuff. It's always jokes with him. The bond is just a little different when you're, it takes all 5 of you to get the job done.
So you need to win the TCU game if you guys want to be in a bowl game, most likely.
Yeah.
Does it mean more because of where this team's been and the guys that are leaving?
Yeah, because there's guys that, transfers, and there's guys that have been here in this program for 5 or 6 years. You talk about Eric Phillips, has been here for 6 years, and John Williams and Mason Fletcher and Corey Kiner, guys that have meant a lot to this program. We want to send them out on a high note, including myself. I've been here with them, and I want to go out on a high note with them. So, getting this 6th win is real big for us.
What's been the message so far this week from staff, especially coming off the losing skid, and that you guys are just trying to get that one more win to get to a bowl game?
It really just comes down to execution. I think the game plans have been really good. I think we've had great energy and effort on the sidelines and on the field. It just comes down to execution. I think in a lot of aspects, there's just little, we're 1 block away from a really big play or 1 tackle away from a really big stop. So it really just comes down to execution.
Awesome. Appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Good luck on Saturday. The Cincinnati Bearcats volleyball team honored 5 seniors on Friday. This class helped the Bearcats defeat number 24 BYU last weekend and ushered them into the Big 12.
I love talking about Caitlin. Like, our team would say that she is that rock on the court for them, and she's the one that pulls everyone together. So I think that is something that is just so incredibly special about her. And I'm smiling because I think about where Abby has come from and where she is. Obviously, an unbelievably gifted athlete. I mean, she's just incredible for her. So to see her grow into the player that she is today and know that she wants to continue that as a career is something really amazing. So talking about Irba, she has had an incredible journey with her path here, coming from Latvia over to the U.S. She's very focused in what it is that she wants to do with her career in cybersecurity. She's very focused in playing professional afterwards. And what I love and I really like to talk about Molly is she's always and will always be this, right? Like, this is her to the core. She is a grinder. She is a fight for what you want type mentality. She is, if you want it, go after it. But her next step is she's going to go into coaching, and I think she will be an unbelievable coach. And I'm excited to see, what the future brings for her. What I love about Julie, Julie is the spirit of her personality and the spirit of her passion to play and sacrifice herself, her body for the team on the court, makes her that player that everyone loves. If I had a final message, and this may come into play in the next year, it may come into play 30 years from now, but I'm your coach. I will always be your coach. I'm always here for you for the rest of your life, and I know the rest of our coaching staff would say the same thing. We're here for you for anything, at any time that you need it, and we wish you all the best in your future.
Native Jillian Hayes is back for her 5th season leading the Cincinnati Bearcats women's basketball team. Hayes is off to a red-hot start, averaging 20 points and 10 rebounds per game through her first 6 contests.
So, Cincinnati, born and raised. Talk to me a little bit about your process of going from high school, young girl, aspiring to be in the shoes that you're in now.
And it just seemed like such a full circle moment, being like, wow, I can really do something special here where I grew up and in the community that I love that has helped raise me into the person that I am today. So that was just super important to me, and it means a lot every time I get to put Cincinnati across my chest, because it just means something different.
And now in your 5th year, What are we looking forward to seeing from you in your 5th year?
I'd say a lot of leadership. I feel like this off-season I've grown vocally. My coaches always tell me I've always been a leader by example, but just stepping up, and there's a new level of urgency going into my last season. So just really making sure I'm leading and grabbing along everyone to, do our best and be the best that we can be so we can reach our full potential this season.
And what is the Jill Hayes full potential?
Someone who constantly is like fighting on the court, very, very determined, very hardworking, but also someone who's having fun. I feel like this past season, I've been able to have that love come back to me for basketball, and that's when I play my best, is when I'm having fun and have a smile on my face. And so I think, just someone who's gonna get a lot of rebounds, do what I need to do for my team and my teammates, and lead by example, but also lead by communication. Obviously, going into my 5th year, I have a lot of experience under my belt, so just helping those that need it.
We know you work hard. We know you play hard, and you throw some elbows every now and then. We know you like to drive and rebound. What about your game is going to be a pleasant surprise?
I think my perimeter game will be a pleasant surprise, pull up, mid-range, and also my 3-pointers this year.
Now, are we logo threes, or we're just within the flow?
Within the flow, I think, me and Trina have talked about, time and place I want to shoot them, and when I should just, drive in and go get a bucket down low. So not necessarily a 3-point shooter, but can knock down a 3-point shot when need be.
What's one thing that we don't know about the team that we should know?
The team has a lot of personality, a lot of different personalities, and I think we all really mesh well together and bounce off each other, and it's just really a fun group to be around, and I think that's what makes coming into practice every day all that much more fun and enjoyable.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have this week on Bearcats All Access. The Cincinnati football team playing for bowl eligibility tonight, 6 o'clock at Nippert Stadium against TCU. I'm your host, Marshall Kramsky. Make sure to tune in to Bearcats All Access every week at 11:30 a.m. on WCPO 9.